Welcome to Reaction Destination. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to continue on with our Vegas content by the coolest. And today, we're going to be checking out the Venetian, one of the classics on the Las Vegas Strip. Without further ado, let's get into it. Excited for this one, guys. Beautiful Italian themed resort and casino. Oh my gosh. I did stay at this casino once back in 2014-ish, I believe, somewhere back then. Beautiful. Architecture in this casino is so beautiful. Make sure you guys give this a like and subscribe if you're loving this content. Beatles Love. They play at the Mirage, actually, I think. Wow. Venetian six shots. Let me know if you guys ever did the gondola, or is it gondola? The little paddle rides out front there. Let me know if you guys ever done that. I never have. Always looks cool, especially at sunset or at night. You got the lights on. It's a cool spot in front of the Venetian out there. It's got to be one of my favorite hotels. One thing I like about Venetian as well, they do seem like they have quite a bit of restaurants to choose from. Never go hungry in a Venetian, that's for sure. They got pretty much whatever you like, it's pretty much in a Venetian hotel. That's good. That's cool. Let's see.
I'm locking the door. I don't want any interruptions during this video because take a
No
look
interruptions,
at
baby.
This room. Wow, talk about a grand suite. Normally I start in the bathroom because the bathroom is the first thing I see, and today is no exception because I have a guest bathroom today. So immediately I'm struck by the green marbling, the green wallpaper with the
guest bathroom.
impregnated in it. I like having a guest bathroom. It's wonderful for entertaining.
One thing I also love about Venetian, 2 checks for the Venetian so far. Every room I believe is a suite there. I know I stayed, like I said, I stayed before in 2014. We just got a standard room, but it was a suite. I believe every room's a suite there, which is just, doesn't get much better than that.
And plus it keeps the guest out of your personal and private bathroom. Okay, taking a step back from the guest bathroom and just appreciating this foyer for a while. This is
Beautiful.
a grand foyer. Very wide hallways, tall ceilings, crown molding. There's artwork and there are mirrors scattered throughout this entire place. It's very classically decorated. And it segues and leads into this wonderful entertainment room.
It's a classy resort, so I gotta have a nice glass of wine. Even though there's ice in it, don't hate me too much. I'm sorry. Comment below, ice or no ice in wine. It's a sweet wine, so I think it's okay. Wow, look at that bar area. Gosh, you can fit so many people in there. Separate living room space. Wow.
The entertainment room is quite dynamic. There's a lot going on. There's a formal sitting area, a formal dining area with a chandelier. The ceilings get even taller from the grand foyer. The crown molding continues. Here is the bar area, probably the coolest part of the room.
Yeah.
This room is an entertainer's dream. Again, with the guest bathroom and then this grand entertainment room. If you want to watch a Super Bowl party or get together on a very popular weekend in Vegas, this would be the room for you. The green marbling is so cool. This is so exquisite. Really punctuates the room nicely. Large
Exquisite.
double door leading into the master bedroom.
Word of the
Let's take a
day.
look at this dining area. Circular table. More art on the wall. Again, another mirror. Again, very classically decorated. We have your mini bar over here and a little work desk right here in the corner in case you have to pound out an email or two. TV on the wall right there. TV on the wall over the bar. No matter
I mean, who works in Vegas?
where you are in this room, you're going to be able to catch a glimpse of what's ever on that television. 13 people could sit in this room and countless more could stand. Wow. Let's check out the
It's
master.
nice. Wow, look at that. I love the double door entrance into the room there. This place is huge.
Inside the master bedroom, and this is a continuation of what started in the formal entertainment room. The high ceilings continue, the crown molding is here, the decorative inlays, more art on the wall. Look at these gargantuan pieces of glass on each side of the bed, and then seating everywhere. Traditional chair, there's a high back chair with an ottoman, and then you have some more seating right here on the bench. You could use this to get ready in the morning. Or
I
also
love
to
those
keep your
benches,
essentials nearby.
those bench
Let's
seats
check
right
out
on,
this bed.
right at the front of the bed. Perfect.
I'm undecided. It's a little springy, a little firm, but anytime I say I don't like those beds, I always end up loving them, so I'll get back to you on that. The double doors here are nice for privacy, a touch of class, of course.
Yes.
I love the double doors. Finally, the room is punctuated by this large window, near floor
Let's see
to
the
ceiling,
view.
very long, very wide. It offers a huge purview into the hustle and bustle of Vegas life.
Treasure Island right across the street. Let me know what side of the strip you guys prefer. Last time I went, I stayed at Mirage. Like I said, I've stayed here at Venetian before. And my first trip ever was at Imperial Palace, which I think that's the link now. So I've stayed on this side quite a few times. And it probably is, if I had to choose, this probably is the side I would prefer to be on. Rather than, I think this is the north side of the strip. And out near MGM and whatnot is the south end.
All right, ladies, pay attention. This one is specifically for you. We have a dedicated makeup room. We have a beautiful glass table, nice makeup chair, a large mirror in front of you, nicely lit. There's also a makeup mirror right there. And to add efficiency and
place
convenience,
is
the closets
huge.
are right behind.
Wow. Pure class, Venetian. Pure class. Let's give a toast to the Venetian on this one. I've got to stay here again next time. Or one of my next few trips. Very nice. Separate shower. He's got his robe out. I think he
Double
loves the
sliding
robe.
doors provide access to the bathroom. There is so much going on in this room. I know I said that the bar is probably my favorite spot in this room, but the best spot is easily this bathroom. Butterfly dual vanities, which provide the most space possible, and it is anchored by this double shower. Look at this thing. It's not quite as good as my shower in Tokyo at the Prince Gallery Tokyo Kyoto, but this is easily the second best shower on the channel. Look at it. There's one for you and one for another. Awesome. Deep, huge whirlpool tub. A lot of access around here for your laptop or your products. Towels can be
Laptop
used
near the
right
bath.
there. A robe hanging right here for convenience for this vanity. There's a robe over here for this vanity. This is really set up for his and hers, or him and him, or her and her, whatever it is, but it's set up for two people. The octagonal mirrors are an interesting but great choice for this room, and again, you have a huge mirror in the backdrop here. It keeps the bathroom really nice, white, and bright.
That just looks like pristine condition
For
too.
those to good use, and also, there isn't just
And the Venetian is not a young hotel at all.
it's a mouthwash and a toothbrush as well. I like that. Just a few added points of convenience to make you stay that much more comfortable. Last but not least, at the very end of this master bath, and really at the very end of this hotel room, is your private toilet. There's a huge wide door here that shuts. Make sure you have your utmost privacy, and there's a phone.
And a phone, just in case.
You get inspired. All right, that is it for an initial room rundown. There's a lot of room here. There's so much to talk about. I need to delve into this thing. I need to spend a couple days here before I tell you what I really think of it. But initial impressions, wow.
Everything about this hotel is just sophistication. So nice. I think this is the one too with like the chandeliers in the casino floor. It's either this or Palazzo. They're pretty much just one and the same, but very nice casino floor if I remember. I'm sure he'll show some footage of it. What is that? Plantains, tortilla chips?
All right.
It's bath time, guys.
I originally intended to go to the British pub, but it was closed. So I just softened, and I walked past a place called Chica, which was a Peruvian place, and I went in, and it looked great. So I sat down, and I ordered a couple different things. I ordered the classic Peruvian ceviche, and then I ordered the avocado with pork belly in it. I had no idea you could add pork belly to a guacamole, but you can. They did, and it was awesome. That was actually my favorite dish. Came with a side of chips, plantains, and then arepas, which is essentially cornmeal. And the cool thing about these arepas, which was my
Guys, you already know how I feel. I'm more of the basic eater type, so
there was
I don't know if I'd go for any of that, but hey, it's his thing.
There was a lime one, and there was a beet one, and that's why you see the different colors in them. Those were awesome. If you're looking to get filled quickly, they did that. Like those 4 cornmeal nuggets, those morsels, and the guacamole got me full really fast. I did have the guava pina colada. It's exactly what you think it would be, guava and pina colada. I was hoping that it would have more of a pina colada influence in it. It did, but it was really subtle, and it was definitely guava forward. So if you like guava and a little bit of coconut cream in it, that's a drink for you. So tonight I'm planning on going to Emerald Steakhouse Delmonico. I was back and forth between Delmonico and Wolfgang Cut. I did go to Wolfgang Cut. It's hard to say. I did
Wolfgang
go to Wolfgang Cut about 6 months ago, so I want to try something new in a place I've never been before. So that's why I'm going to go to Emerald's. There's a couple things on the menu that I've looked over already. I'm really excited about it, but who knows what I'm going to order once I get there.
One thing I don't know if I've ever seen on his channel is if he reviews or if he goes into any of the on-site nightclubs or lounges. Because I know they have at least, I think we saw a shot of Dorsey, which is a lounge on site here. I'll be interested to see if he goes in there one of these nights and does a review of that. He loves his tartar. I've seen that in a couple of his videos. Egg yolk. That looks good. I can do that. I can do that one, guys.
All right, day number 2
This suite is
Let's
amazing.
take a look outside and see what's going on. Another perfect day in Vegas. I love coming to Vegas in the fall. It's the perfect weather. Okay, let's talk about dinner last night. Delmonico, Emerald's Delmonico. I did something there that I almost never do, and it's really sacrilegious, and I totally admit it. I went to a steakhouse, one of the best steakhouses in Vegas, Emerald's Steakhouse, and I didn't order a steak. I know, I actually feel really guilty about it. So here's what happened. I fully intended to get a steak. I just ordered an appetizer, and I ordered the wrong appetizer. I ordered the kiribata. I think that's what they call it. Don't quote me on that. And it was a special type of thick cut bacon. Whenever I see it on the menu, I almost automatically and robotically order it. I just have to have it. Very rarely do you see it, and then very rarely do you see it at ultra high-end places. So I ordered it, and it was huge. I mean, for $22, it was like a steak within itself. In fact, if you want to get filled at one of the best restaurants in Vegas for a cheap price, go in and order that. So I ate that, and I was like, well, I can't eat another steak. So I ordered the barbecued shrimp and then also ordered the steak tartare. I'd say the standout by far was the thick cut bacon. You have to go check it out. If you like bacon, thick cut bacon, or meats in general, go there and check it out. Again, because it's such a unique piece of meat, a Japanese black pig. So cool. The shrimp was supposed to be one of their house dishes. It's like one of their signature dishes. I personally just didn't care for it. It was like a little Creole and a little spice mixed with barbecue, and I know that's the type of flair Emerald uses on his dishes, but it just wasn't for me. And the steak tartare was just average. I did like how they had the egg yolk and the egg white separated and crumbled. That was really neat, but it wasn't a mind blower or game changer. It was just above average.
Just okay,
so that was
guys.
My dinner at Emerald's today.
Just okay
I don't know
for
what
the
I'm
meal
going to do. I want to check out the gym. I want to take some shots around this hotel.
Yeah.
But don't really have any formal plans or itinerary, which makes it a great day. I guess we'll just see.
Look at that. It's a perfect I think that's the entrance into the hotel there. Just look how pristine everything looks. They take very, very good care of this place. Is that the lobby bar? Oh, that's a restaurant. Roasted baby beets. Oh, that looks good. So he went for the steak today. I think this is Wolfgang. Guys, let me know. Could you travel to Vegas solo like he does? Oh, there we go. There's Dorsey. There's the lounge. Must be during the day. No one's in it right now, but I've never been in. I've passed by it once, but super cool looking place, and it definitely gets packed at night, especially on weekends. I've never had a white Russian drink. Falling rain. That looks good.
Liquid breakfast this morning. Not the kind of liquid breakfast I'd be preferring to have in Vegas.
Uh-oh,
if you
you
know
have
what
a
I
rough
mean, but
night.
it's a liquid breakfast nonetheless. Before I tell you about that, I want to tell you about dinner last night. You know, what a great place this is, where you can go to Wolfgang Puck and then Emerald in consecutive nights and see which one you like best. That's what I did, and I would say I like Cut by Wolfgang Puck better. The menu was larger, it had more variety. The cocktail menu was much more vast and superior, and the atmosphere was way cooler than what I saw at Emerald's at Delmonico. I went to the Dorsey afterwards, which is a really cool cocktail lounge. It is modeled like after a library.
So we did go
But
in.
it's dark, and it is well decorated, and it's cool, and it's modern, it's sophisticated, it's trendy, it's low key. It was really cool. I had 2 phenomenal drinks. The whole menu was very creative. They're switching the menu up again.
I wouldn't think to normally visit go to a lounge in the daytime, but that sounds like a cool idea. Normally, that's where we go to at nighttime, check out one of the lounges. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys prefer, if you're there on the weekend, are you more the nightclub or lounge type? Let me know.
Again, in a couple of weeks, they're going to put their classic hits on there, the best drinks from the last 4 years. That's a reason to come back in itself.
It's like he needs to get some energy back, guys. He had a rough night last night.
Last night at the Venetian, my last night in Vegas. Vegas for 12 nights. Wow. Is anybody
Oh, this is
stayed
his
on the
12th
strip
night.
for 12 nights and it's not been for business? Let me know. I want to hear about it.
No.
So yeah, let me tell you about a few of the.
Quick story. First time I ever went, the time I said I stayed at Imperial Palace, I was 21 and we stayed 5 nights. Guys, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea.
Shortcomings of this room. There are only a few little qualms I have. My overall view
In the
of this
comments,
room is very positive.
someone post comments. I'll let you
Overall
know
very
a little
positive.
bit
There
more
are
about
just a
that
few
story.
little
What
concerns I
happened in that trip?
have. The first one being each one of these lights needs to be turned on or off individually. Now look at the size of this room and look how many lights there are. It takes minutes, literally minutes, to either turn on or off all the lights by hand. It's really annoying. The Win and the Aria and the Cosmo, they all have centralized and systemized lights, all on, all off, and that would be really great in a room of this caliber. Also, tech people, device people, you should be concerned because the outlets are in very precarious spots. Here is my dinner, by the way, for this dinner of champions. Yeah, awesome.
Nice.
Okay,
Classy.
so let's say you're having dinner right here and you want to edit a video or do some work on a laptop. There aren't any plugs at the bar. They're on the wall, but they don't reach the seats over here, so that is disconcerting.
Yeah.
Same thing for the table. If you want to maybe have more space for your table, lay out a project or get some work done, look where the outlets are. They are on the wall right here. So you see what I had to do. I had to pull a chair by the wall and then plug it in, which was really inconvenient. Same thing with the couch and chairs over here.
is huge,
There are no
though.
outlets. So if you want to charge your phone and sit on the couch and watch a TV, that's not happening. And then lastly, same thing for the desk. There are some outlets over here, but they are occupied. All right, so if you really need connectivity or if you have a lot of device management, you should be a little concerned that you're not going to be able to be very comfortable in this room. Also, the furniture is a little uncomfortable. I took a nap on that.
That's a good point because I know there are a lot of business travelers that do stay in the Venetian.
Couch. I woke up with
That's a good point.
somewhat of a swollen face. I had a pillow, and still the comfortable pillow did not shield me from that rough, concrete-esque couch. Now the couch does pull out into a bed. I don't know how the bed is, but if it's any way the couch was, you should be a little scared. Lastly, this room is a little drab. It's a little dreary, a little dungeony. There isn't any overhead lighting. All the lighting is freestanding and based.
I don't know. He's not
There
filling the
isn't
room as
in
much,
fact,
guys.
I've made a point to film my videos during the day with the blinds open just to have ample light. I like my rooms light, bright, and white.
Excuse
At
me.
least I like the opportunity to have them that way. So yeah, a little dark in there. This room really caters to, and I think appeals to someone who likes a traditional hotel stay. Someone who wants to sit down and order room service, maybe have some services ordered to their room, sit down, watch a movie. Someone who likes a formal bedroom, a formal bathroom, a formal dining area, and a formal entertainment room. If you're more of a modern hotel person, this room might be a little overkill for you. Who this would appeal to, I think, also would be groups, whether it's a bunch of guys or a bunch of girls or maybe even two couples. There's ample space, right? I mean, there's a ton of space here to sleep potentially, put your bags and luggage and clothes. And remember, there's a guest bathroom, so one person could get ready in here. And
Look at that
there's a
huge
dedicated
hallway.
makeup room, and then the huge master bathroom with 2 vanities. So theoretically, 4 people can have their own individual space and get ready simultaneously. I just finished up the bathroom there. I spent a lot of time here. I took a bath every night. That was so relaxing. And then the shower. If it wasn't for the shower experience in Tokyo, at the Prince Gallery, Tokyo Kyoto, this would probably be my favorite shower. In here. I'm probably going to do another video on Aria versus Bellagio versus Wynn versus the Venetian. But I'm enchanted again by the north end of the strip. Aria
What is
and
the
Cosmo,
north
that area really captured my mind and heart for a long time. But after spending considerable time back down here, this I think is again my favorite spot. This property specifically offers everything
We've got to get into some of his other reviews on that side of the strip. If you guys want to see some of that content, we're going through the whole catalog, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for more content on the way.
I believe it to be the largest resort in Vegas. I mean, it has an Emerald Lagasse, it has a Wolfgang Puck, the Cake Boss guy is here.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't Venetian one of the largest resorts in the world? I believe so. And it may be the largest resort on by room number, I believe, on the
It
strip.
has huge casino floors,
At least it
shows,
was.
it's everything you want, and plus it gives off that Italian theme. You know, it's inspired by Venice and a lot of different Italian architecture and thematics. It is just a sight to be seen. So how am I going to rate the Palazzo?
Let's see it.
It's right there with the Wynn. It's right there. I think it just
It's in good
loses a
company.
few points because of its connectivity. If it had more centralized electronics and more outlet access, it would be right there easily. I don't mind the classical style. It's not as modern as the Wynn or as Aria or as Cosmo, but it's classy, it's traditional, it's classic, it's timeless. And every time you walk in here, it inspires luxury, and that is something that is really appealing to me. I'm gonna rate it elite. It's almost coolest. It's almost coolest. I'm gonna rate it elite. The restaurants on site, the thematics, the architecture, the design, the energy, this place is exceptional. You can't go wrong. I totally encourage you to book here. It is easily one of my top hotels in Vegas, if not my top hotel. If the room just had a bit more modern advancement, I'd probably put it right ahead of the Wynn. With that being said, there's so much to do here. You can't go wrong. Book with extreme confidence. One of my favorite places, just not in Vegas, but in the world. I'm out. It's been a fantastic time. I can't wait to come back, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. There you have it, guys. 5 out of 6. Elite level. Like you said, you can't go wrong in the Venetian. Please stay tuned for more content. We're going to get into his whole Las Vegas catalog. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next